While farmers are wrapping up the 2024 harvest across Minnesota, efforts are already well underway for the 2025 crop. At the Bayer Commercial Soybean Processing Facility near Redwood Falls, crews are busy cleaning, testing, sampling, and conditioning the soybean seed grown in the region, but destined for farm fields in states across the Midwest and beyond.
We've started our conditioning season for our market year 25, so beans are getting delivered from fields that have been grown this summer with our growers. So it comes to the site, seed gets cleaned through our seed cleaners, our color sorters, and then depending on the packaging type, goes out as either true bulk, mini bulks, seed packs, or paper bags, depending on what the customer's order is.
The process of conditioning seed for next year began in September and could last into May or even June of next year, depending upon farmer needs. The Bayer facility packages about 2.8 million units or bags of soybean seed, about 60% of which are Asgrow brand beans. About 85% of the soybean seed is grown by contracted farmers in Minnesota and the other 15% in South Dakota, but they're planted in as many as a dozen other states.
So we've covered a pretty wide territory. We can go to 12 to 13 states. So you take that maturity group that we do and just take that across the upper Midwest. And, you know, those maturity beans are growing here in Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and even far out to Indiana, Ohio, and New York State as well.
The growing season presented weather challenges for seed growers this year, but Bayer officials say there should be no problem with supplies of needed varieties in maturity groups.
As many of you guys know, that we haven't had the best weather. We saw a really wet spring and then really, really dry where we're at now. And with the varieties that we have, because of the risk mitigation, we won't have any issues with supply or anything like that with our varieties.
So each growing season really has its own unique challenges, very wet in the spring to very dry here in the fall. But, you know, we grow an ample amount of supply to account for any of that production challenges that might take place within a given region. So we have plenty of supply available and bringing that in now, so no need to be worried about that.
This is Dan Lemke reporting.